Every time Apple releases a new product, the markets go wild. But there was a time when this didn't happen. Apple has been one of the biggest tech companies in the last century, and most of their products have reshaped the way we think and use devices. They are pioneers in the connectivity between gadgets and main computers. So, when they announced the AirPods in 2016 as a simple accessory, people were skeptical. And Apple knew they needed to show off their product. This solution was not only the best one, it also helped the AirPods become an incredible hit for the company. Before we delve into the first announcement, we need to dig a little deeper into the development of the AirPods. Let's jump back to 2013. That year, Apple acquired a small startup called Passive Semiconductor, founded by two engineers passionate about music and creating the next generation of headphones. They created a chip that was the main factor behind the acquisition. This new device used less power and allowed each headphone to receive its own audio signal independently. Each signal is coordinated with the other, making the user believe they are both connected. The big solution to the uncomfortable Bluetooth connections was this chip, which allowed the signal to work seamlessly with each device. The engineers refined the audio transmission, and Apple added their own twist to the case. Apple was already working on better, newer ways to charge gadgets, and used the charging case prototype they developed for this project. They made some changes and ensured the case and the headphones could fit in pockets. They also developed a magnetic system that would guide the AirPods into the perfect fit within the case every time. With this and a few design choices, Apple made history. So, why is its design so important? We could stop now and focus on other parts of the story, but in the end, what really impressed everyone were the design choices and the technology backing them up. The custom-designed chip we mentioned before was packed with new features that didn't sacrifice sound quality, something that many customers were skeptical about at first. Also, the compatibility was something nobody had ever seen before. The moment you opened the AirPods case, they were already paired with your Apple device. They were easy to use, you didn't need to deal with the annoying Bluetooth problems, and their sound quality was incredible. But what made them even more appealing was their comfort. The pause sensor and the overall feeling in the user's ear sealed the deal. However, such a fine state of technology came with a high price tag, which was a significant concern for customers, even if they were excited about the future of wireless accessories. In September 2016, Apple unveiled the iPhone 7 and its accessories, including the AirPods. By December, they were on the market, and during 2017, AirPods were almost everywhere. This was also the first iPhone without a headphone jack, a controversial move that left many scratching their heads. Apple pitched the AirPods as the perfect wireless solution to headphones and cables. Initially mocked, a niche group of Apple lovers started to buy and use them all the time. At first, Apple CEO Tim Cook didn't believe in this idea and thought it would be a 5-minute mention in the iPhone reveal. The senior VP of marketing and the chief designer didn't feel the same and were expecting a huge boom at any moment. They watched the reactions, which were warm at best and laughable at worst. But this shifted little by little. Many non-Apple fans initially made fun of the design, the look of the case, and the fears without trying the headphones. The AirPods were a solid device and state-of-the-art technology, which eventually made them rise above the initial popular opinion. Before jumping ahead, we should discuss the huge impact the AirPods have now on the market. Apple doesn't report their revenue or sales for the AirPods themselves, but the wearable category of their reports includes the AirPods. It generates almost $40 million more than other competitors like Spotify in the market. If you can do basic math, you know that AirPods are a huge part of the income behind the wearables. The freedom behind wireless devices is one of the key marketing pieces behind the success of this gadget. Accessibility and how easy the AirPods were to use were two of the key highlights of this product. Apple had already done something similar before with the iMac, making their computers more accessible and friendlier. People began to think that they were better, easier, and again, more accessible. With the AirPods, they did something familiar. They created a commercial where a girl was freely dancing near a building. This symbolized the freedom that Apple gave to its customers, suggesting that they could give anyone a better lifestyle. The Apple Watch was marketed in the same way, saying that you could be free from your phone, even if it was in your pocket. The campaign was excellent, however, the high price tag made this market romance between the AirPods and the people a slow burn. Apple had a lucky break in 2017 that helped boost morale that year. The Galaxy Note 7, their biggest competitor that year, needed to recall 2.5 million units due to faulty batteries. The replacement also malfunctioned, and eventually Samsung did a second recall. This was a huge in the market and made all of Apple's products even more relevant. This made the iPhone 7 even more relevant. People wanted it and all of its accessories. The AirPods were everywhere that year, and people talked about them a lot. The other brands used the AirPods as their base design, almost like a go-to model. The wide array of similar prototypes, products, and imitations boosted the sales of the original because nothing worked as well as the AirPods. They were getting better and better with time. This was already an amazing product, but they listened to their customers and made changes over the years, cementing this device as a cultural phenomenon by 2024. By 2019, the AirPods Pro had been released with several improvements, including a noise cancellation feature and a more customized fit. The changes made them even more attractive, changing some of the most critical features for the better. People again went wild and needed new AirPods, especially now that their devices could pair even better than before, and you could actually connect all of your Apple products with each other. This was another of the biggest features. They could connect with everything seamlessly and easily. You just needed to open the AirPods and that's it. This interconnectivity also made this a worldwide phenomenon because there was nothing else like it. By 2020, the AirPods Max were already on the market, and they were very well established and cemented as the most popular headphones available. The price point wasn't a real problem for anybody, but by this point, this was even a feature. A signature for Apple, suggesting that their commitment was bigger than that of other companies. They increased the sound quality and made a sturdier, more advanced version of their original. The great design prevailed, and the high quality was the most attractive feature in the long run. The story of Apple shows that high quality will always be popular, although sometimes it might take the public some time to catch up. Thanks to Apple and the inventors of these chips, we can now roam around freely, listening to music more conveniently than ever before. And now we'd like to hear from you. Do you have the AirPods Pro or the AirPods Pro Max? If so, what do you think of them? Be sure to let us know what you think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more.